guys. And there, as you guys already know, there are two flavors of Cape and Cape. One is the GUI version, and one is the command line version. And then in the command line version, now what we'll do is that we'll quickly look at one of the extra argument that I like to kind of share with you guys. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Let me just, I hope this start this time because I have installed the .NET framework. So let me just see that. And one other thing, guys, just to kind of let you know, is that whenever you are kind of investigating any kind of Windows laptop and you are trying to extract the artifacts using Cape software, always remember once your work is done, always remember to kind of delete these files. Okay, delete these files because there are two reasons. One is that using this software, what can happen is that the employee whose laptop we are investigating, maybe that guy he or she can kind of use this software to actually copy certain confidential file which are kind of in a log state from the Windows and copy that to their own, let's say, cloud drive or storage drive using the Cape software. Like you can use it for malicious purpose too. Okay. In similar manner, even attacker can also kind of utilize it. So let's say we are investigating a host and we ran the Cape on that system. We got the artifacts and we left that Cape over there itself. We deleted that. So now what will happen is that next time, let's say that system got compromised. So if the malware author sees that okay, there's already a Cape software present in the host, so they might use the Cape software for nefarious purpose. They might use it to kind of, let's say, exfil certain important files from the Windows operating system, which might have been in logged state. Okay, so always like when you do certain investigation, when you had to copy this file to the suspect system, once you're done, always remember to kind of delete that out. Okay, so now if you see, since I installed the .NET framework, the gcap.exe is now working. Okay, and I will kind of quickly share few things today about few of the arguments. So first thing is I need to select use target option. So this one got highlighted. The target source is C drive, and target destination is let's say okay. So there is I'm creating a folder Cape artifacts or CSV1, and the Z drive I am selecting plus. If I do that, if checked, it will delete the target destination directory. So it will delete that thing. And now what I'm doing is I will, let's say, do sans trials. Okay, sans trials. Or maybe let's not do sans trials because it will extract a lot of files. I'm just trying to kind of explain to you guys a few things. What we'll do is that we'll try to copy few of the files from here, like nft, and let's say the mcas HVE file. Okay, now thing is that you see this option VSC. Okay, VSC over here. This VSC means volume shadow copy. Okay, and what is volume shadow copy? Let me just quickly give you an idea. Okay, it is again kind of one of the very important thing in in Windows. So let me just quickly start volume shadow copy. And in layman terms, what it is, I'll just quickly try to explain you guys. So just like in Mac operating system, you have something called as time machine. Okay. In Windows, similar feature is called as volume shadow copy. And what it is actually creating a backup of files or folders that you have currently in your window operating system. Okay. So volume shadow copy, what it will do is that, let's say it is auto configure to let's say copy certain files, let's say registry hives or certain files in a desktop folder or documents folder. So what this Windows will do is that it will create the backup for you automatically, okay, at a specific time in regular interval, okay. Or you can also do that manually, okay. You can also initiate this volume shadow copy manually, and what it will do is that it will create a backup for you. The files that you have specified, it will create a minimal backup for that file. It is not something that all the files that are present in the system will be backed up in the same drive. It is just like few of the file like registry hive or let's say event logs. So those all thing actually gets backed up, okay. And it also depends upon the hard drive space, how much hard drive space is left, and then only it kind of start the backup. If the hard drive space is more, then maybe the volume shadow copy will kind of try to back up more files. If not, it will try to maybe back up very few files, okay. And what you can do is that you can either instigate this volume shadow copy manually also. You can ask the volume shadow copy to back up few specific folders and files from the window operating system at regular interval, and also you can delete. And what will also happen is that the volume shadow copy, it also auto deletes most of the time the backups which has been created, which are kind of quite old. So taking that hard drive space into consideration, the volume shadow copy might also kind of delete the backup files. Okay, so this is kind of a quick kind of an introduction to volume shadow copy in layman terms. And the reason why Cape is showing that up uh, as one of the thing is that, so if I go over here, it says process VSC. And what this will do if we select this process VSC is that, let's suppose a volume shadow copy was created earlier, before we were kind of investigating a host. So in that volume shadow copy, there may be a chance that this file, the mcas file .hve, or let's say the mft file was copied. Okay. So let's say today is 1st of July for an example, and we are, let's say today we are investigating a system, and for today we will get the actual mft file that is kind of present in that Windows system, which is Windows mcas and mft file. But let's say long back, 30 days back, maybe the volume shadow copy also copied these files which were quite old, on 30, let's say 30 days before. Okay, so those files will also be in the backup folder of the volume shadow copy. So what this will do, if we select this file, it will the Keep will automatically check if there are volume shadows copy present inside the system that we are investigating, and it will try to kind of extract the mft files and mcas files also from that backup folder. So let's suppose we have one volume shadow copy in our system, and it had copied mft file and mcas file which are 30 days old. So once we execute this command, we will be getting 4 files, right? The two files which are of current date, and 2 files of same name which are like kind of older. Okay, the reason for that is that, maybe let's say we have an mft file for today, and let's say there were few files that were created. So for an example, let's say, uh, we we have the mft file for today. Okay, and it has